Okay, folks, another little video back in the shed. A little project that I'm going to be going over. I've took two ideas. I'm going to try and make my own on it. So I'll leave the videos for both of their links. So Greencraft, Neil from Greencraft, he makes these little puck stoves, alcohol puck stoves. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and combine that with another video that I've seen. So outside the tank, he uses fire rope to make a stove inside his cook system. So I like both systems, but I think if I combine the two, I might be able to make one that works just a little bit better for me. So what I've got is I've went and got the Web-tex cooking unit. Comes with the mug and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk you through and unbox it. I have had a quick look at it, but I'll show you the box and show you what you get in the cook system. Then we'll go on to show you how I'm going to make this little alcohol burner inside the stove section of it. So I'll bring you along for the ride. You won't need many tools for this. When I start to build, I'll show you what you need and what you can use to make it. So I'll bring this back in a second.
Don't forget to subscribe to Panda Outdoors. Do it now.
Okay, so I'm back. So as you can see, this is the Web-tex military products warrior cooking unit. It's a two-piece set, so it comes with a mug and it comes with a stove underneath. As you can see, you can put it'll all fit in your water pouch with your bottle as well. So I think it's a good little bit of kit that I'm going to start using, because I'm going to put together a bushcraft utility belt. So instead of having me pack with me all the time, I can just take that out when I'm doing a little bit of bushcraft, or if I'm out in the Jeep, I can just put that on and leave everything based in the Jeep. Especially because there might be some news coming to the channel later on next year as well. So yeah, so we've got this Web-tex. So let's break it open and let's see exactly what we've got. Okay, so I've just got the basic instructions, what you get with it. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, and then I'm going to pull it out, put the box to one side, take out the packaging. So as you can see, you've just got a nice metal Nesta mug, just like the kidney mug I use on my one anyway, but this is metal. And then this is the cook system. So what happens is your water bottle will fit in there, your nesting cup then goes on top, and then it's one complete unit. Inside, there's just a small circle where you put your fuel, so whether it be hexi blocks or the new dragon gel ones, stuff like that, inside there, and you can burn away. Then this flips over and that becomes your pot stand, so you can cook on. So it'll sit just like that while you're cooking up some food. Okay, so it's a good bit of kit, very inexpensive. I think the full kit was around about £17, maybe £15 on eBay. I will leave the link for it if anyone's interested. So I think it's just a good little bit of kit. You could obviously use twigs, put some twigs in there or anything like that. Little bits of twigs, little bits of pine cones or whatever in there to cook with if you run out of alcohol, what I'm going to make, or you run out of hexagon blocks or the dragonfire stuff. So yeah, so that is the warrior cook system. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make this into a alcohol stove. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up my workbench and I'll flip the camera around and show you exactly how I'm going to do it. If you like this video or this is helpful, or anybody in your bushcraft groups or outdoor groups, four-wheel driving groups, find this interesting and want to make one, please drop the link to the video for it. It'd be much appreciated. And if you can give us a like and even a thumbs up in the comments, or drop us a little comment, be much appreciated for the videos. Okay, so I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, so as you can see now, we've got the cooker part of the system. You can see the round ring in there. So all you need for this really is, you could use an old sieve and use the mesh off it, but I couldn't, for the love of me, find the one I had in the house. So I just bought this. This was on Amazon. I got 2 sheets of it for like £4. But I'll get a lot more little stoves and other projects made out of it because you got 2 sheets. then all you need is either a sturdy pair of scissors or some gilly metal cutters. I've got no scissors with me because I'm in work, so I'm going to use them, and a Sharpie. Okay, that's all you're going to need. And for this, and then find something that's bigger than the hole. Okay, so I checked a few things and I found this basically tin that sits over the hole, because you want it to sit over the hole because you want to make the metal mesh fit around inside it and slide down the edges to trap the. What we're going to use is some insulation, okay, some like insulation that's fireproof. I'm going to slide that down and put that in the inside of it. Okay, so loft insulation is ideal for this because that'll soak up all the alcohol or whatever fuel you're using to burn, and it doesn't catch fire. What we're going to do now is I'm going to move this out the way. I'm going to draw around this and make a circle to actually make the insert to fit in it. Okay, so keep watching and I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, so I know it's not centered in the camera, but the best I can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this as close to the corner as possible to draw around. So if I do it smack bang in the middle, I'm going to waste a lot of material. If I do it in the corner, there's less waste and I've got a lot more projects I can do with this. Especially in the prepping side of things, I always keep stuff like this, bits of metal, bits of offcuts of things, for if I've got any projects I want to do, especially with the 4x4 or anything like that. It's always good to have some products around you that you can make use of in other ways. So I've just drawn around it just like that with a Sharpie. Good old Sharpie. Always keep one of these in my EDC. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out. You don't need to see me do that because everybody knows how to cut the circle out. So I'm going to bring this back in a second when I'm configuring it into this. Okay, so as you can see, I've cut it out. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. Just roughly a circle in the shape of what we need. Okay, so that is the shape of what we need. As you can see, I've still got a load more material to make other stuff. It was a bit awkward to get that on camera, so that's why I didn't video it. Just cut that out nice and easy. Be careful though, because you can get some little sharp offcuts and stuff like that. Maybe I suggest you wear some gloves, but I'm a bit stupid, so I never wore any. So that is our circle. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to mold it to the shape to fit inside of here. So the easiest thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find something that fits inside, so the end of that tin. So kind of easy start. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over the end of it and then just literally press it round and make it so it all fits around it. So I'll bring this back in a second once I've molded it up. So I have bent that round, so now it will fit inside there. Okay, and then I've just got some loft insulation. What I'm going to do, I'm going to press the loft insulation in just like that, and then it is a bit fiddly to do. I have tested it, it does work. Then all you do is you get that and then you just press it in around it all. It's a bit hard to film on camera because there's no room to get the camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push it all in and show you it all done. So as you can see now, it's all done, all nice and neat. What you do, you fill that with your alcohol or anything like that, and then flip this down. That will light with a ferro rod, a lighter, anything like that. Get the flame going, and then literally pop your cup on there. Where you go, cooking, making a brew, cooking a boil in a bag, anything like that is nice and easy. I do have a lid that should fit this because it fits my other one as well. So I'll be able to cook up like little one-man stews and stuff like that in there as well. But it's just a good bit of kit. So once you've boiled your brew, once you're making your boil in a bag, once that water's boiled, you've then got a brew. Okay, so just a good little bit of kit. What I'm going to do is I will make a brew with this in this video, just to demonstrating how it works and stuff like that. So I'll bring you back in a little bit when I'm making a brew. See you soon. Okay, so I've got the lid off my old one, fits perfectly on this one, on the new one, and I say this is how it's going to sit in the pack. So it'll all be nested inside my stove, canteen in the middle, and then the mug on top. But if I can and it fits better, I'll probably keep it like that so I can pull this out and have a drink of water. And again, hopefully I'll be able to get the lid to just sit behind there in the pouch as well. So I think that's a good little kit, all in one complete kook system. So let's have a go at getting a little brew on and see how it fares up boiling some water. Okay folks, so as you can see, just adjust that camera a bit better, there we go. So we've got our cup, got our stove. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop this over. Okay, pop that over. I'm just going to put a little capful of spirits into it. Just a little capful. Doesn't have to be a lot. Okay, just a little capful just in there like that. Nice, very nice. Okay folks, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed that video. Just a quick little video on the Web-tex Warrior cooking setup, the upgrade I've done to it, and you'll see this on a lot more future camps in the future when I'm out camping again and getting out there. I'm going to do a lot of lightweight camps and stuff like that, back to basics, bashes and stuff like that. So I'll be using this to cook up some ration packs and stuff like that. Thanks again for watching this video. I've been Panda. I'll see you outdoors sometime, and stay prepared now. Enjoy your brew.